Good morning, friends. I can still say it is morning because it is technically not the afternoon yet. I have been having a non-ideal week in terms of health and just operating. I originally had plans to film like a productive Monday in my life this week, and I was gonna go to a cafe and it was just gonna be a fun video, and I was really excited to do it. Hello, son. Monday came along and I got my period. I was expecting it. Like, I track my period and I had it like outlined in my planner. It didn't come on the day it was supposed to come, so then I was like, okay, it's late. And then I just thought, you know, it'll come when it comes, and I still had exciting plans for Monday, disregarding the fact that usually the first day of my period is really bad. Of course, I got it Monday morning and ended up having to cancel my whole kind of remote work date with my friend Amanda, and out went my video idea, and I just literally stayed at home on the couch all day. So a very unproductive day. The next day, Tuesday, which was yesterday, I had a total opposite day. I had a board of directors meeting at my job and had to show up in person, do the whole like meeting for 2 hours, present my report. And then I went out to lunch with some of our board members. It was just a lot for my body. And while in the morning I was like, yes, I'm ready to do this, I feel so much better than I did yesterday, it definitely took a lot out of me. And I think I am dealing with the repercussions of that today. So since I woke up today feeling better, yes, but not great, I decided to just stay at home, try and get some work done remotely, and just have a self-care day. That is my intention. I take care of myself because rest is productive. I know that affirmation might be problematic for some people. For me, it resonates just because I am still working through my beliefs around productivity and how I feel about rest, and how rest in my mind is a lack, it's a weakness. And while like soul level, I know like I deserve rest and rest is important and I can't pour from an empty cup, yada, yada, yada. My ego, my human side, my brain is constantly telling me, no, rest is not good. So it's definitely a work in progress. It's a journey that I see myself on forever, of working through redefining rest and what it means to me, but also like within society. That's why I wanted to film a self-care vlog. I wanted to film today to share this message with you, share what happens when I am not my highest tier productivity energetic level Sheila. I'm low tier Sheila, and that's fine. I did jot down some self-care activities that I could possibly do today or not do today. I didn't want to put self-care checklist because that just adds kind of a commitment level to it. Like, oh, it's a checklist, I need to get it done. They're just ideas, and I plan on doing some of this stuff today, but I also just wanted to share it with you guys so you have some ideas too. Feel free to share any self-care activities that you usually do down in the comments, but my go-tos are usually reading, just being in my hobonichi. I've been loving my hobonichi Techo cousin. Let me know if you guys want to see like a week in my hobonichi, or how I've been using the spreads and all of that. I've been trying to get into video games more. I think that's an intention for this year because it's fun. It takes me out of the stress of the day. It's something George and I can bond over, and it's just fun. And there are a lot of like awesome games out there, but I just was never, the only kind of video games I really play are like music ones or like racing ones, and like the strategy ones I never was really good at. I don't know if it's just because I don't have the patience. I need heavy coaching. I did try to start playing Zelda Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch, and I love the whole idea and the concept of it and just Zelda in general, but my patience and lack of, I don't know, belief in myself to do it holds me back. Making a nourishing meal. So I made myself a smoothie this morning, and I want to try and just make, you know, good food for myself today. Nothing too extreme, but just, I don't want to get takeout. I just want to eat at home, you know, fill myself up and like take the time a little bit of time to make food. Of course, if you're really not feeling well, you know, do the takeout. I think in my self-care during the holidays video, I mentioned how, like, when it comes to eating, like, cooking your own food can be self-care, but also getting takeout is also self-care. It really just comes down to, you know, how you're feeling and what you need today. So it's like, ask yourself, what do you need today? I just need nourishing meals made at home. Light movement and yoga. So I did some yoga this morning and I want to do the yoga with Adriene day 17. I've been on track with that. There was one day the other day where I wanted to skip. Actually, there were 2 days where I was like, I'm going to skip. And then I talked myself through it. I just turned on the video. Like, that's the hardest part, is just getting started and getting to the mat. So I just like turned it on. I was sitting on my bed, was planning to do yoga on my bed. And then once we got started, I immediately got on my yoga mat and went on the floor because I wanted to do the stretches. So like, that really proved to myself that I am really good at talking myself out of doing things, but I'm learning to talk myself into doing things because I've been reframing my mindset around yoga and exercise and movement, and that it really is self-care and it's a gift to myself and I deserve it. Listening to music, drawing, or any kind of creative activity, which could be coloring, digital drawing, hand drawing, painting. I might just do some sketching today. I do want to do my like daily prompt in my Draw 365 Days book, which I've also been on track with. Putting on a cute and cozy outfit, which I did. If you are somebody that just wants to stay in sweatpants all day, that is all you. I respect that. But if I'm feeling lousy, the best way for me to feel just a little bit better is to put on clothing, like actual clothes, and not be in my PJs. So sweater leggings is like borderline PJs, but still a step above, and I feel put together, I feel cute, I feel warm and cozy, and that is like what I am channeling today. Right now I actually feel kind of lost, which is what happens when I have a day off. Oh my God. So right now I'm feeling a bit lost in terms of like what I need to do today or what I should be doing because I'm out of routine. It's Wednesday, it's like almost noon, I should be at work, you know, so this is when my mind starts to kind of take over and I start, you know, second guessing and feeling bad and guilty for resting and being at home instead of being at work and being productive. But my intention today is I take care of myself, and I am going to keep reminding myself that every time a thought comes up that is negative, and just know that I need to rest in order to get back to work and get back and just feeling healthy. Something not on my self-care list, but I'm still going to be doing because I find it to be self-care in that I'm setting myself up for a better tomorrow and next week, is just working on some work stuff, answering some emails, just doing some light work that doesn't take too much brain power. Being an archivist, there is a lot of stuff that requires me to use a lot of brain energy. I'm taking that into consideration and trying not to push myself, and if I start getting a headache or I am noticing that it's getting worse, I'm going to slow down, take a break, stop doing that thing. But I don't want my inbox to just overflow because I already have so much stuff already piled up like at work that I need to deal with. So if I can just like minimize my inbox and like computer tasks as much as possible within my capacity, that's also self-care, friends. made myself a cup of peppermint tea because peppermint soothes my stomach and just makes me feel cozy and warm. Definitely a winter brew. And I'm thinking about perhaps putting together my curriculum for my drawing self-study goal project that we're working on over here this year. Not sure what exactly is going to happen, but we're going to have a little creative block, a creative afternoon self-care block. So yeah, let's do something creative. Here's my little art course tracker that I put together today. I wanted to just show you guys in case anybody was interested, and I am going to link the references and the course and everything that I am mentioning down in the description box if you are also interested in any drawing courses or just trying to figure out a self-study curriculum for yourself. It could be helpful. So I'm just in Notion. I haven't used Notion in a very long time, and it took me a while to remember how to use it. So I just made like a new workspace, I think is what you call it, just for art, and then anything art related I can put in here. So here's just my tracker I made today. Currently it's on the calendar view, but let me go to the table, and this just kind of gives you an outline of one course, the Drawing Basics track from Art Prof. And like I said, I will link this below. But I decided to take the Drawing Basics track, which has 6 lessons, as well as an ongoing like sketchbook practice. And I transferred all of this into Notion with this track's the exact course. I put what lesson, the assignment or like goal for each lesson, approximately how long it will take, and then breaking this down into a weekly schedule. So I think each lesson is meant to be taken once a week, and due dates to hold me accountable for the weekly lesson plan goal, and a URL to the actual page from the website. That takes you right here. This whole table is inspired by Creatively Chrissy, and I will link her YouTube video down below that inspired me to put this together, because that video kind of goes in depth through her personal like drawing self-study curriculum that she's put together for herself, and has a lot of like different courses and books and education resources that she's using. So that's very, very helpful for me because I'm doing drawing, of course. And just like that, we've made it to the end of the evening just about. There are a few things I'm going to be doing, my evening routine of sorts, at least for January. I need to do some yoga with Adrian and then do some drawing in my prompt book, this book specifically, and that'll be the rest of my night. And if there is space capacity for me to try and read, I will. I am almost done with Assassin's Apprentice. It's been really, really good so far. I realize I haven't talked about it at all. So let me go get that book actually. I have about 60 pages left and I've been really, really enjoying it so far. I'm waiting to the end of this book to really formulate an opinion, and then I know there are 2 more books after this. So I think it is really just setting up, you know, the whole story and the trilogy, which I know a lot of first books do, and we've watched our main character grow into a teenager, and it's been really
heartwarming to witness, but there's been action too. Like I feel like I just am constantly on a journey, as one would be during the time period where this would take place, and I really am enjoying that atmosphere. It really takes me out of my normal life and I can get sucked in to this. So I'm off to do my evening things. Thank you friends for being here for this self-care vlog. Definitely perhaps an unconventional self-care vlog, not the typical bubble bath and laying around all day type of thing. I feel like I was actually kind of productive today, which means I'm getting better and feeling better health-wise, which I'm really excited about. So I'm excited now to go into work tomorrow, and I'm hopeful that I'll start feeling better really soon. But it was really necessary for me to take time off today in order to rest, so that I am actually feeling better and allowing myself space to rest and recover. Whew. With that said, I will see you in the next video, friends.